So hello. As you can see, I am crafting some materials, hoping to ascend Barbara. Actually, I guess that might be my goal for right now. So let's see. Find do need to keep using resin. Adventure experience, that's not really all that valuable. So I do plan on burning resin. I do appreciate the extra cap, the 160 cap versus 120. That is nice having that extra room. But I do want to get it down to essentially 0. Eartha. Do you need something from me? Logistics person, coordinator, Knights of Ponies, let's see. So, this is the new reputation system. This is my first time really interacting with it. So let's see, Mondstadt quest, world exploration, quests, bounties. So it says I'm 53% done and 66% or 67 actually. But I think these are for like the individual story quests. Oh, 440 Mondstadt reputation. That gave me an extra level on that. Sweet. The world Mondstadt exploration progress 20. 40, but I don't quite know what this all. Statues of the Seven, making offerings. I see, so I guess this is where it would have been good if I'd kept track of all the Animalculi and Geoculi and such that I've been collecting, because probably collecting all 100% of them is necessary to max out the reputation, I'm guessing. Oh, giving me a free recipe, cool. Mondstadt mining outcrop search. I need to keep achieving higher reputations, but now we got bounties and requests. Target intel. Sword Cemetery in Dadaupa Gorge. See, it was round and floating around in the air. Was not an anima slime. Oh, it's probably the wind god. Or god. Wind elite. Vulnerability to pyro. Oh, maybe it's fire elite then. Sword wielding character. Well, that sounds interesting enough that I'd like to accept it and try following it up. See, Dadaupa Gorge, where is that? Okay, they have it yellowed. Try going there. So it said extra damage from swords and doesn't take damage from fire. If that's the case, I probably want to bring not Amber, right? She neither uses a sword nor,
내겐 악귀를 퇴치하는
and
주문이
also
있어.
she attacks with fire, so that's not good. Would be kind of a defensive team, but I would have swords or double
정말
ice.
기대되는군.
What's the elemental resonance of ice? By electro for 40% less time. Increase crit. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would make for a good team. Up to I got 10 minutes. Okay. So near the Cemetery of Swords. Big and round and floating in the air? So the area that it's highlighting in the map isn't all that big, I'll admit that. So I'm not expecting it to be too hard to find, but of course I have not found it yet. And I just saw a marker for an enemy. Find me? What the heck? It was on top of the screen. Near the cemetery. Well, right now I'm as near the cemetery as possibly can. Floating. It's on, no, not on top of the cemetery. Oh, there's some bad guys here. Let me see if I can try take care of them. That helps anything.
Right.
Red freezing them. The swirl. Right. At the I'm at the edge of the where. Oh, there's a chest here. So I guess that's something I got, even if I end up failing this bounty. End up failing the bounty. I guess so be it. Not the best case scenario by any stretch, but there will be more bounties to come. Does that guy take fall damage? Well, if he does, he doesn't take enough. Alright, so I'm above this valley. Can't see. Can't see an enemy that's this end. Looks like it doesn't show up in this area. Maybe there's a menu item for it? Web map event adventure. No, I don't see one for a reputation. Oh, I see something here. It seems to be heading this way. I don't know if that's... Actually, it might just be me, but I'm looking at this blue thing. Yeah, I'm at a loss as to where this bounty is supposed to be. Dr. Livingstone? Oh, give me some adventurous experience. How nice of her. at the edge of the area they highlighted in the map, so the wrong way. Yeah. I'm still at a loss as to where I'm supposed to find this bounty, and I'm close to halfway done in terms of time that they've given me. At least I'm collecting a lot of materials. I'll take that, I guess. This is around the center of the area. I remember I've been here before. I lit up those torches with those ghosts. It's not a wind slime, but it floats or something like that. It takes extra damage from swords, but none from fire. Oh, what's that purple thing? Oh, okay. That added a viewpoint. I don't know what this viewpoint is, but I guess something to collect, so there's that. Ah, I was getting really hopeful there that I'd found the next step for this bounty. Don't know where the bounty. So again, getting to the edge of the map where it's telling me to look for the bounty. Maybe it's a time thing? You have to be here during the day instead of night? Let's see. Yeah, this is where I can... Here, it's round and floating around in the air. Didn't have eyes. Huh. Yeah, so those details don't help me all that much. Really not seeing this thing that describing. Could it be one of those ruin guards that fly? Maybe. That it was in the air, but I just don't see anything in the air. I don't see anything in the description that says it was during the day. Yesterday I was, well... Yeah, I mean it says yesterday, but it doesn't specify that it was during the day. Could try going to them during the day. Oh, hello Nat, thanks for coming by. Yeah, this is the first time I can remember actually using this feature after initially doing it for introductory quest. Where did I find this quest? I can show you actually. It's I found it somewhere around here. Yeah, there. There's this girl or woman who's hanging out over there. And you talk to her and she's the reputation manager right around there. Reputation coordinator. And one of them involves this thing. You need to do this? Yeah, I mean, you don't need to, but... And you can see I'm probably about to fail this. But... I just don't know where this bounty is. But I can probably just look it up and figure it out and do it, because I think it's 3 or 4 days. I believe it said something like 4 days until it refreshes. So that gives me a little bit of time, and I could sure I could find it on YouTube or something like that. See, have I been up there? Maybe it's up there. Oh, Wave Master. Thank you for coming by. Hope you're doing well. This 1.1 update's really quite nice though, isn't it? I am loving the fact that I can send people out on expeditions while using them on my party. That is so convenient. Then the gems get over the weekend on Diona. Diona? I don't. Is that one of the 4 stars? Actually, no. Been keeping track. Okay, I'm gonna run out of. Oops. I'm gonna run out of time, and let's see what happens. You may accept the bounty again to retry. Oh. Pro tip: if you fail a bounty, you get 5 primo gems. So yeah, it's the Ice Archer. Oh, that sounds really cool. Let's see. Yep, got Diona there. Yeah, she looks super cute. Do I plan to roll for this banner? I don't think so. I wouldn't want to get Tartaglia, aka Childa, and have that basically reset my pity. Not that my pity has been set anyway, but maybe I could do 110 pull. Oh, you rolled tonight? Nice. Or are you saying you're going to roll or that you have rolled? Either way, I hope the best. Best of luck to you. But anyway, so I failed that, uh, call it bounty. So instead, I guess what I'll do is go ahead and burn my resin. Do that by... I have a bunch of stuff that I need to probably do. I think what I want to start by doing actually is getting some Mora and building up Barbara, because Barbara is pretty close to Ascension. So let's try that, and let's change the team so that I'm not doubling up on ice, even though that might be fun to, excuse me, experiment with. This is a pretty good team. Although, I do like to have Chongyun on, because he's one of my most powerful attackers. But I've been having fun using electricity lately. Oh, where's this plant guy? Oh, there's this. Build up Chi-Chi, then probably Noel after that. Huh. Yeah, I'm wondering if how much I should build up Noel, because I've been mainly relying on Chongyun for Claymore usage. I rolled. Oh, okay, you did roll. The result was surprising. Oh yeah? How did it go? I wouldn't know. It's honestly not that good. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And I figure I need to be pretty efficient in terms of my resource allocation, given the limitations I tend to have. Ah. I need a claymore. Not getting clay was rough because clay would have filled that position. Okay. Yeah, this is original resin. Oh wait, but clay doesn't use a claymore, does she? Or but does her do her bombs act like a claymore does? Something like that? Is yeah, she throws stuff from what I recall. Plays basic attack to heavy damage. I see. So yeah, it's the equivalent of a claymore. That makes sense. All right, so I figure it's probably a good idea to upgrade Barbara because she is my only healer, and her healing scales with HP, and this is a pretty good boost in her HP. That's roughly 10%. So yeah. Normally only geo damage and claymores do. I see. Oh, and she gets a nice defense buff too. Cool. They'll probably still have to wait, but I can also upgrade her talents. If I level this up, not gonna be using her to attack really. Gives more HP, decent boost. This one. They're both decent boosts. I could probably upgrade both of them. Yeah, leveling her healing is more important than her attack probably. Yep, absolutely. Agree with you there. Probably the skill is more important, but I can do both. Because skill's probably the one I'm gonna be more, but actually let me see, when do I Monday, Thursday, so I can farm for it tomorrow. Anyway, I'll leave it at that for now, but
임무는
I think
끝나지
I'm
않네.
ready to
그러지
upgrade her
말고 나랑
quite quickly. First 10 roll nothing, second roll another Noel, third Ning Chong was your priority, and for your last 10 roll, but you said, but Chalda said no. Well, you got Chalda, nice. I mean, like you said, not the one you wanted, but still. He is the rate up, so you had a 50-50 chance. The fact that you got any 5 stars is pretty good though, so fantastic. And you got the one, well, you got 2 of the one, it seems, that you wanted. So that's good. You got her NP2, or Ning Chong, is that her or he
수다
actually?
떨자.
Remember? If that was before pity, that's amazing. Yeah, her. Yeah, Beto. Be nice. 70 rolls. I mean, that's that's really good results for 70 rolls. Getting any 5-star, right? 70 rolls given. 0.6% chance for any 5-star. Right,
애프터
so since I'm burning resin,
티
oh
시간인데.
yeah, I should probably keep checking what material I need to keep leveling up talents. That's also Monday, Thursday. Looks like I should probably farm a lot of talents. Talent material. Tomorrow. She's not ascended. Ah, okay, I can upgrade her now, but let's go ahead and run that more because I know I'll want to keep upgrading her talents. She's been very useful for a lot of things, especially against the water boss. 71. Can I do 71? Let's give it a shot. I'll give up quickly if it's like I won't be able to make it, and I'll just 20 rolls left. In fact, I was counting on my bad luck. Not to have Chalda enroll Zhongli in 2 weeks and have the pity with my last 20 rolls. Oh, thanks. Yeah, right. It's sort of like you can't ever plan on building your pity because the game might just say, haha, you got the 5-star, and then your pity is reset. That's why I'm thinking maybe I could do 110 pull on this banner because my pity has not been building at all. So I'm basically at 0. So if I end up getting a 5-star, I won't feel too bad about the pity. Oh boy, this might be hard. Ah shit, right. Ah,
이렇게
shit. Come on. Oh no. Oh man, I'm not a big fan of these level specific or domain specific gimmicks, I'll say. I appreciate that they tried something new, tried to mix up the combat a bit, but results leave a little bit to be desired in my opinion.
나와라 토끼 백자. 도망치지 말라고.
I think I might be better to just double up on fire actually against these guys. That might be my mistake going in. Oh shit, I'm almost dead, huh?
준비됐나요? 어서 행복한 게 어때?
She's powerful and beautiful. Yeah, she seems well worth pulling for. I'll agree with that. So, like, yeah, I might. Let's see. She's quite good.
너만 믿을게. 전기 맛좀 볼래?
Oh shit! Freezing.
너만 믿을게.
But I need healing.
도망치지 마.
Oh no. So I don't think I'm gonna make this. I didn't come in with a good team and I'm not good enough to pull this off. Especially with all the damage I'm taking.
시합해보자.
I wish the game didn't auto run after you dashed. That's really one of the most annoying things that causes me to lose stamina, I feel like. I like to dash and then would prefer it if the dash, if, you know, whatever just stopped right after. Oh shit. Though it's freezing me, I need healing. Come on. Yeah, even if I survive this, I don't think I'm doing damage fast enough. Nearly. Yeah. Alright. I just travel out. This is not gonna work. Yeah, I really can't afford to use Barbara's skill here. Yeah, basically, it doesn't. I figured I needed her for the healing, but it's even if I was able to survive it, I wasn't doing damage fast enough. Both level 50 weapons, level 52. Give XP for 2 characters and put them at level 70 cost so much. Right. Yeah, that's always the kind of mixed blessing of that. AR40 enemies do so much damage to your team now. Okay, yeah. Thank you for the heads up. That sounds pretty awful, but I guess that's something to look forward to. Just gotta get good at the game. Get good at dodging to this. Alright, fire and...
창은 갈아놨어?
Try that. Yeah, I really do wish I had another healer. That's one big annoyance from not pulling, saving up my primo gems. But hey, within another month or so, I think I'll probably hit the 180 magic number. Then everything after that, I'll be able to spend on whatever I want. Come on, what?
전기맛 좀 찌릿찌릿할 거야. 사고의 창수를 감상하는
This world right now would be pretty good. Yeah. Good. Okay, let's use her Q. Yeah, I don't want to get his shell back anytime soon. Ah, shit. Come on, yeah, use her Q. Oops, shit. Use her E. Let's use the swirl. Nope, that didn't work, unfortunately. Ah, shit. Guy has lost his. Oh, shit. This shouldn't work. Ah, come on. The thing has longer range than I thought. Oh, there we go. If I don't get Zhongli with my 40 rolls, it's not a big deal. And I will have done half of the necessary rolls to get the next rating. Yep. Rolls before year pity. 50 for Venti, 72 for G. Ah. I mean, that's not too bad at all, huh? Sub 100. 0.6% chance with 0.3 for the rate up. It's like 1 in 300 in that range. Alright, so I should strong sense online that SSR chance increases exponentially as you approach pity. Yeah, I wonder if anyone's gonna do some data analysis on that to actually figure it out if it's real or if it's just how do you say, just confirmation bias or pattern matching, epopania. There have been people analyzing whale roll streams. Oh, really? That's interesting. That's that's really cool. So based on that, it seems like the conclusion is it keeps going up. Oh, I mean that's pretty nice. That's pretty convenient if that's the case. Best evidence is the consolidated rate they give in the banner info. Oh, huh. 90 for Wolf Gravestone, 60 for Jane, and 70 for Childa. Bunch of zeros after him. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Or I guess I don't have to, but want to. So her, how much I want to invest? Any normal process won't give you a nice number for the consolidated rate. Oh, that makes sense. Yep, I see what you're talking about. It's because yet of the fact that it has all zeros. That indicates that they're using some sort of like infinite sum or something. So I need to get more of these, I guess. If it's actually true SSR, chances to reverse engineer takeout. So that's the fire register. Yeah, I could probably redo the math myself at some point if somebody told me I had to do it, but yeah, can't do it now on off the top of my head. But I think follow what you're talking about, Wave Master, on that. It having being a nice round number.
같이 힘내요.
Against fire.
나한테 맡겨.
The math for consolidated SSR chance without accounting the 4-star pity. And it's too low, but it'll never come out round. Oh. Seen in a painting. So I've noticed these purple spots coming up after the 1.1. Oh, nice. This is part of one of the quests that I had open that I wasn't even really paying attention to. Got pretty lucky there. So if I recall correctly, the Regis Fine is inside of some cave somewhere.
내가
Character. I saw something glowing there and I thought maybe it was something I could mine, but turns out it was not something I could mine. Twice the pity, so you're not part of the club, the poor without a lot of primo gem. Yeah, I guess so. That's the nice thing about not having not being too drawn to any of the characters so far.
내가
It's a blessing. Oh shit. Already using that or that? It's using that one. Okay. Yep, as long as I stay up close, that thing doesn't hurt me.
전투 맞죠? 거기 있어.
The nice thing about Genshin Impact is, though, of course, compared to FGO, is that if you do collect enough primo gems, you can just be like, fuck the gacha, I'm getting what I want. FGO does not work that way. FGO's like, fuck you, you're getting what I'm giving you. Doesn't matter how many Saint Quartz you save up.
내가 모두를 지킬 거야.
Oh, 1.1 changed it so that the ice one can't be accessed from above? That's really unfortunate. Yeah, that's weird. I haven't experienced it yet because this is the only boss I've fought
도망치지 말라고.
since 1.1, but that doesn't sound good. Let's get out of there.
푹 빠지면 안 돼.
Oh, ah, shit. That
기운
one away.
참으세요.
Yep, that's a healing. I like how, oh yes, I noticed in 1.1 now they actually tell you with a text message that the bad guy got its root back,
도망치지
or its weak
말라고.
spot back.
네 명을 불러.
It's faster. Yep. It's pretty close to dead now. Oh, it's gonna do slam and spin, slam and spin, and then slam. Got it.
전투만
I think water and electricity actually seems to work pretty well against this guy. Oh, this one I want to stay right up close. Yep.
나와라.
Oh shit, it's doing... alright, after it does that, I should stand there. Oh,
조.
water,
기운 차리세요.
come on, switch over, yep,
아,
that's it, it's now. More swirl, not close. More slam and spin, get some healing.
됐나요? 오.
Okay, it's basically dead. It's almost dead. There we go. Wow. Alright, sorry, that was conversely, my reasoning is that the difficulty only increases. Want a good team now? Yep. I mean, that's the thing. I know that I'm probably gonna get some good character eventually, but it's amount of farming I'm gonna have to do at that point. Yeah. We fail on multi. Nice. And go. Wait, Van Gogh? Is that a new servant? They went with a foreigner named with Van Gogh, and it's a female. One skill will collect all crest debuffs on all enemies and other allies and move them to her. Oh, this sounds fascinating. Sounds really weird. I'll have to look that up some other time, but of course it'll come to me in 2 years, I guess. Alright, I did that boss. I guess I should run at least one of these. Celia Garden. Yeah, I definitely need that material. Very strange servant. Yeah. Well, I like how FGO's been more experimental. Well, maybe not experimental is not the right word, but kind of tweaking its game formula a lot over the past 2 years now, I guess, with the command codes. Her MP is party crit damage up and star gen and party attack. Wow, that sounds super good. That sounds a lot like what's his name? Caster Gill. Yeah, right. Caster Gill has the crit star gen up part at least, and the attack up, but it's on the form of an NP, which can loop it. That'd be even cooler. Right, so I need ice, fire, and electro. That
외출할 시간인가? 정찰기사 등장.
non-damaging. Unique passive that curse debuffs can't reduce their HP below. Oh, so it can't kill you, huh? Neat. Yeah, like I said, I'm glad to see FGO doing kinda strange things, and I probably should have healed before I started this. Unlucky of him to spawn right next to me.
도망치지 말라. 전투만 좀.
I really hate how the cooldown increase.
전투만 좀. 전기 맛 좀 볼래? 전기 맛. 너만 믿을게.
Oh right. I'm gonna do elemental.
좋아. 전기 맛 좀
Try
볼래?
this
좋아.
Ah, shit. Shit, she's.
아직도
It's alright, but
부족한가?
I can manage to break the shell one more time.
내 명을
There we go. Ah, alright. Also, as a way to remove her own curse. So, the only servant on JP this year I'm interested in are Castor Artoria and Tomoe Summer, both super cute. Yeah, they both look really cute. And also, of course, Castor Artoria, from what I hear, just changes the game. So that's something I'd really like. Go back here and words. We'll use some tickets on Artoria tomorrow. Never get her. She's not powerful, but I liked her so much when I discovered Fate Zero. Yeah, I mean, you do. Good luck on that. I noticed in FGO KR they recently gave her a costume update, which I'm not sure what it was related to. I think it was a FGO movie event, or not FGO, Fate Stay Night movie event. But she has the invisible sword in her second ascension, which was not a thing in her, or I think in her first ascension. The second ascension. So in her second ascension, I believe her sword was visible, but they never had a version where it combined an invisible sword with that ascension, that costume. Right, so I just love the fact that I can just send anyone I want here without worrying about not being able to use them. But it does kind of make it feel weird that I'm sending them out on expeditions while also I can use them. Fate Heaven's Feel movie. Yeah, I think that's the one. Yep, I think you're right. Right, so I'm gonna try. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and collect the daily, not daily, collect the limited materials. Of course, the Primo Gem is the highest priority, so try using Child, aka Tartaglia. In the Korean, they call him Tataglia, I believe. And Tartaglia can switch between melee. Ooh, he has two different stances. Does that mean he equips two different weapons at the same time? Elemental burst triggered and range. Oh. Yeah. It sounds somewhat complicated, but I'm sure I'll figure it out as I keep playing. Still changes him to melee, but it's not a weapon. Oh. Alright, let's see what it can do.
이건 어때?
Oh. Yeah, I sort of see what's going on. You press E and changes him to melee. All his hits have water on them, but otherwise he's an archer. And mix him with something like that to freeze, oh, so you can do that after his E. Yep, that child is phenomenal. Yeah, it's also I'm loving the animations of his moves. And thanks for coming by, Stormax, by the way. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
감기 조심.
Oh, teleported. Where are you? Ah.
얼어붙어라.
Got it. Oh yeah, you got Childish Snormax? Congratulations. That's fantastic. This guy's fun to use, I will say that, and his animation's really pretty. And I wish the game didn't tease you with something like this. Just have nothing there. It looks like I can do the same challenge again, but that's kind of pointless from what I can tell. Okay, so yeah, I got 3 more gems. Oh no. Ado. Wong. Oh cool, you can even see. Alright, let's try giving each and every one of them a shot. Oh yeah, speaking of official, I wonder get official. I'll have to look that up and actually do it because I want to get official. Treating a drunkard's alcohol dependency. Icy paws that do. Which that's pretty cute.
얌전히 있어.
Okay, so she seems like a shield-based archer. Oh, yeah. Shield-based ice archer.
도망치지 말라고. 좋아. 도망치지 마.
이건 어때? 미안.
Oh. Wait. Oh, because of that, it gave me a primo gem. I'll take it. What's her Q do? Ooh, I like her Q. That's really cute. She does some sort of soccer kick or football kick, as you might call it, depending on where in the world you are.
얼어붙어라. 미안.
Maybe it's more like a hacky sack kick.
찌릿찌릿할 거야.
이건 어때?
Your shield.
이건 어때? 감기 조심.
Gotcha. Oh, nice. I kind of like that. That's a pretty good shot to end the challenge on. Attack percent, crit percent, hydro. Alright, so I guess there's no point in continuing the challenge after it ends. I haven't really gotten a sense of how good crit is in this game. Like how in FGO, of course, crit is one of the ways you can get monstrous numbers of amounts of damage. and it's legit useful. And I'm not sure if it's something to how much I should invest in powering up someone's crits. But playing around with it, it seems pretty useful, just from the sense that I get. I don't pay that close attention to the numbers. I don't look at them that closely. She'll shield herself. Release. Swing her great sword to deal damage. Oh, counter. Beto could help you a lot. She's better than Lisa, I think. Alright. Let's see. I would love to get Beto. I love her design. Oh,
이건 어때?
oh, let's see. Try using her E. Okay. That's really neat. I like it a lot. Yeah, I would really love to get Beta based on this.
전부 돌려주지.
Oh, and I like her hold attack too.
이게
I like it way better than the spin to win that Chongyun does with this playbook. So that's about how long I can hold it.
감정이 있어. 미안.
Okay, so I think I can also
별것 아니야.
reflect back arrows, huh? Let's see, so looks like there's one enemy left after that. That's one of these guys.
얼어붙어라.
Wow, yeah, that does a good chunk of damage.
패는 아직 몰라.
Let's get better at the timing on using her E.
이 순간은 영원한 감정이 있어.
이게
There we go. We'll compare a lot Beidou to Razor, but in my opinion, the comparison is not really relevant. Oh, really?
산을 멸하는 힘이다.
Wait, why do they compare them a lot? Is it because they're both electricity and melee, I guess? They use different types of weapons though, right? Are there any repeats of weapon and element combinations yet in the game? I actually don't know. Oh, they both use the big sword? I didn't know Razor used the big sword. Okay.
별과 심연을 향해.
Alright, I was doing. So I guess it would make sense people would compare them, but yeah, my guess based on what you're saying, it sounds like maybe they, besides the fact that they have weapon and element in common, maybe they're not all that much alike. Not having really used Razor, and not really having used Beidou, really, only a little, I'm not really able to say. Wow, she looks pretty. I like her outfit. I'm a big fan of the Chinese dress. What is it called? A shipao? Something like that. I do like all the, because this game is a Chinese game, I appreciate that there's so many Chinese names, Chinese inspired characters. Normal attack, sparkling scatter, fires gems, which grants star jades upon hitting. Huh. Geo. Okay.
누룽지야, 불을 켜줘.
Oh, does that?
그렇네. 잘 가.
Oh wow.
보잘것없는 체질이.
There's this wall. Fortunately, they can just jump over, but you can just go right through it too. Okay.
도망치지
The
말라.
wall is clearly not meant as just a wall. It's something else.
그렇네.
So far, I will say I'm having a hard time really using her. That I'm not quite using her though properly, and as a result, she's not performing as well as she could.
끌었네. 끌었어.
But like I said, I love her design, and she seems like the kind of student that I would love to get. And just invest time and energy into being good using her, you know? Because oftentimes characters in games like this that have awkward moves and stuff are very powerful. They have a very high cap in their damage or potential to do stuff. So far I'm finding her a little awkward, but again that's probably because I'm not used to using her. Main difference, she can be used as a burst support. Oh really? Beto can? Whereas Razor really can't. Beto looks like a boss killer in the other side. Razor does area damage, his Q improves the speed, damage in addition to... Oh. So what do I think about her? Yeah, like I said, she's pretty, and at least the version that I played with in this event is quite powerful. But again, I'd never quite got a sense of that I was really using her properly. And again, if I did some more research on her and had more practice using her, maybe I'll feel differently. But so far, I'll say the gameplay doesn't draw me. But also, when it comes to servants in any game, any gacha game, but in FGO and Genshin Impact specifically, I'm not caring too much about the gameplay usually, or at least good visual design can make up for bad gameplay. And as far as I can tell, she's not bad. I mean, maybe she is, who knows, but I'm guessing she's not. I guess that's what I'll say. Alright, so I completed those. I still have 20 resin I can burn, but, oh, one thing I should also do is go to Liu and see if I can find the what is it, reputation management folk in there. I'm guessing there's one in each city. If I zoom. Oh wait, okay. I was hoping that would set up a navigation point, but I guess not. But I think I remember where it is.
춘향로에 오셔서 둘러보세요. 평생 잊지 못할 경험을 선사할게요.
Oh, that's the nice lady who smells really good, according to that one story. No. Yeah. Not what you expected, but okay. Yeah. have you played with her in her or like how do you enjoy playing with her, I guess? Yeah, miss largely the same. What? So I don't know why I thought talking to her would activate the thing. What does that by? No, so no thing battle pass. It's wishes. And oh, it's a story quest. Currently level 50, get her previously, so I need to improve her farm specific artifact. I see. I'll tell you next week probably. Yeah. Right. It'll take a while to get him all properly leveled up, right? And powerful enough to really get a sense. Need to be level 40 for that quest? Oh, really? Ah. I'm guessing it'll never go away, so... This one, though, I guess I'm one level away. But I'll probably hit 40 fairly soon. There's that book. Bosses. Did hear that, yeah, bosses included common enemies now that can go up for materials. Huh. But yeah, I'm still a little confused. I thought I say yes to her? Yeah, I had thought that I'd be able to just talk to her and see some quests. Okay, let me try going back to Mondstadt. So the lady was down here. Bertha. Yeah. So her, there was little trouble. Take a look at one of these requests. I've only done one of, or attempted and failed at one of the bounties. Lori's Wish. Godwin hasn't written in a long time. 3 sets of dandelion seeds. Okay. But the trailer that I sent you. Yeah, that was really cool. Really had an epic feel. You know, I don't know if it was a poem I was reading, but just the words were pretty nice. Kind of cheesy, but in a good way that I can get into, and all those characters and stuff looked super nice. Oh, here you need dandelion. Oh, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Yeah, you know, I generally don't really check out trailers these days, and I didn't I actually didn't see any trailers for Genshin Impact before I started playing it. Not sure, even sure how I heard about Genshin Impact, to be honest. I saw it on Twitter. Yeah, I saw it on some FGO related forum. I don't know. I don't remember. you know, one day it wasn't there, and then all of a sudden it was everywhere. Everyone was playing it. Like, I was reading articles on Forbes, like, not just a few articles, but many articles on Forbes about the gameplay of the game. Not like the business part, but just dealing with resin and mora and shit like that. It was bizarre. Eating meat really make it stronger? Thanks, alright. Jack. Here you are. So I guess their marketing team must have done a good job. Even if, again, they failed to get me to watch one of their trailers, they at least got me to start playing and paying them $5 a month. And from the looks of things, they're definitely investing a lot of money. I mean, they must have invested a lot of money already. But with all the money they're making, who knows if how much of it they're putting back into the game. But they've already put in quite a bit to the game. Okay. I appreciate that. Especially given that it is a free-to-play game. It won't cost you money, just your soul and time. Ah, can't. I'm gonna have to get better at knowing is it topology, the topography of the area so that I can teleport to high up areas and then glide down instead of vice versa, because it takes so much longer to climb. And FGO on Twitter with some fan art. Was wondering if it was a game. This time very few people knew this game here. Yeah, right, because before FGO came out in America, I mean, even now it's not really a mainstream game. It's quite a niche game, I would say. But certainly a lot huger now than it was. Yeah, I knew about FGO because I was a Type Moon fan. Not really a Fate Stay Night fan, to be honest. I'm actually a Tsukihime fan, and also Kara no Kyokai. But Fate Stay Night's okay, I guess. And the fact that they made a super successful gacha game based on it, well, I guess that's why I'm playing it. If I had the option of playing a Tsukihime-based gacha game, I guess I'd probably want to play that. Especially if it also had a Ryogi Shiki character in it that I could get. That would be pretty important. Not in Europe, in fact. Oh yeah, didn't they change the NA server into the global server a couple of years ago? So they never released an official EU version. They just said, ta-da, the NA version is now the global version, and you guys can download it. Because I guess they didn't want to bother with making yet another version, because they already have, but JP, US, or NA slash global, KR, which is being managed by Netmarble, and I believe there's a Hong Kong as well, or some sort of Chinese. So yeah, I think there are a total of 4 different servers. We have 2 of these. Delicious. France, you can't download FGO from Play Store. Oh, I see. Oh, I thought they had changed that so you could. That's unfortunate. So you have to download it from something like APK Pure or QApp, or just find the APK online. That's what I do with my Korean account, the Korean APK for FGO. I can't download it from the Play Store, so I used APK Pure. There was more chance that you would never play FGO than playing it. Yeah? Okay, so you ended up playing it Now, was it a good thing that you ended up playing it or not, right? That's the eternal question when it comes to gacha games. How long do you expect to keep going? Sarovich. From Snezhnaya. Okay, I think I've actually run into this guy before, but I don't remember what his deal is. All over the 7-8. So abysmal. Business sense at all. Okay, give it a shot. See it. Bring it on, dude. It was really a contest of circumstances. Yeah, so if you hadn't happened to see this thing on Twitter, you wouldn't be playing FGO, huh? Do you remember what the thing on Twitter was? Which character? Or characters, maybe?
여기는 대체 뭐 하는 곳이야? 온통 눈앞에 후딩딩하네.
No, I don't like these guys. Not very respectful or nice. Well, let's try getting the third request, and then I'll burn some resin. Then I think I'll switch over to Devil May Cry and play a little bit of that before I call it a stream. Yeah. Oh, it was Jalter? Oh, nice. Although, unfortunate that you haven't gotten her yet. But hey, like you said, only less than 2 months away from her coming. And I wish you the best of luck. I believe in you. Yeah, Jalter's quite a catch. But they should give her a buff soon, actually. I feel like she started off super powerful, but without her skills getting buffed, she's kind of dropped off a little. Six servings of foul. Alright, so I don't know how much foul I have because I usually spend foul after I get it pretty quickly in order to cook and stuff. But foul shouldn't be too hard to get. If I can find some birds around, I can just shoot them down. Or not shoot them down. Usually I hit them when they're on the ground. Much easier. Oh, I do know there's a lot of mushrooms around here. Villaneva
날
mushrooms.
따라잡을 수 있겠어?
Or FGO that summon you, I guess. Yeah, I guess you can put it you can think of it that way, that's true. Summoned you with promises of Jalter. Sweet, sweet lies. Sweet, sweet lies of Jalter.
날 따라잡을 수 있겠어? 바로 이 느낌.
Oh, so the requests are now part of the weekly missions, huh? Let's see. 3 bounties. My problem for 2 years, it's okay. Yeah. Well, what's another couple more months, right? After it's been a 2 years. They'll make it.
여전한 건 고향의 바람.
At least you have Jalter Lancer, right? And Jalter Berserker, so... Or actually, I don't know if you
날
have Jalter
따라잡을 수
Lancer.
있겠어?
Yeah, certainly Jalter Berserker. And Jalter Berserker, man, she's good. She's a great servant, both gameplay-wise and her outfit. Gosh. So good. Right, so I should burn 20 more resin and burn it. That's something I can get. Quite a bit. Actually, there's not that much need to upgrade her weapons, because she's not an offensive servant. Oh yeah, this, I guess it's worth it. I do kind of want to keep her somewhat built up. Fire damage with her. Resin. I need now, but that's Friday. Bow. Alright, the bow. Where's this? I did already run it today, but I'll go ahead and run this. Summer Jolter John and Summer John after a lot of rolls. 2 days before the end of raid up. Right, yeah, you also have Summer John. Summer John's also great. Man, you get, like, Summer John is sort of a great combination of, you get the lowly if you want, but you also get the adult, you get the swimsuit, and she's a really good servant. A really good art servant. Thunder. That means I don't want to take today. I'm really glad I got her on my
믿고 지금
Korean
맡기세요.
account. Like, man, that felt really good when got her, and she's been so useful as a farmer. It's kind of nuts. In the last like 3 or 4 months, I went from having 1 5-star archer to 4 5-star archers.
날
They're all
따라잡을
good
수
farmers.
있겠어?
Prefer the adult with the glasses. Fair. That's a good one. Adult with the glasses and the one-piece
너만
swimsuit
믿을게.
that is just fantastic. It's beautiful. Ah, shit, get out of there. Let's go.
알아, 날 따라잡을 수 있겠어?
Charge attack. Water going. Turd decoy. Good. These are cute. Her cute. That usually means it's fairly easy to target them. Loading them out. Let's pick those up. I'm sure they'll charge my meter. Let's get out of there.
보면
Use his steps.
너만 믿을게.
Remember your Maeve summer roll also? Yeah, I remember that well. Gosh, getting NP4 summer Maeve before getting a single copy of BB and only 1 copy of MHXX. Summer Maeve, man. At least she's a good servant. Like, as a single target farmer, which you usually don't farm with single target servants, but you sometimes need single target. She's quite good. She has that self-NP charge over time, which works pretty well. And being NP4 means she hits pretty darn hard. So. Gosh. I also appreciate the fact that I have the regular Mave on my Korean account. The regular Mave was a guaranteed 5-star that I pulled. So I never actually pulled for Mave, but I got her. So now I get to have both of those Maves. Easy to get. Need to see more of her next time you play FGO. Alright, fair. I'll do that. I'll try to use her more. Yeah, I figure, well, one thing is though, of course, it'll take some time before I can spend lures on them, because I don't want, lures are such a high rarity item, right, that I don't want to spend them willy-nilly, and I prefer to use servants who are at 10, 10, 10. But 999 is pretty good. Getting Summer Mave to 999 though has been exhausting because she uses so many seashells and soapstones, Aurora Steel, I guess that's what they're called. I think she uses a lot of ice too, or something like that. So getting her up to like 777 is not too bad, or no, it starts getting hard at like 444, but then just keeps ramping up from there. Yeah, Summer Jalter outfit is really cool too. And they're very powerful. Yes, she is super powerful. Use her with Mozart, Merlin, and Scotty for the 50% NP. Oh, Mozart. Oh, for the guaranteed, right? That's, I guess that, yeah, that works. I would have thought, what's her, Shakespeare is generally a more logical, or more, maybe not logical, more natural pairing because he does the Berserk, Buster buffs. But, of course, Mozart being able to provide the guaranteed crit is pretty huge. Right. Wow, I own very little flour. I should, like, thing about wheat is that I always feel bad about buying it, so I don't think I've ever bought it because it's available to collect in the world, but I also don't like going out to collect it, so I just don't get a lot of it. Alright, I guess I have enough of... Oh. Well, use him for the crit stern fit. Yep, makes sense. And his arts buff isn't bad if you have an arts crit. Just like you can use Scotty's quick buff for the quick crit if you have a quick crit on a Jalter. But anyway, I think, so I'm gonna take a quick break, run to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. And I think I'll, maybe like 30 minutes to an hour of Devil May Cry after this. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because I burned all my resin. I think I've done basically what I can do in 1.1. I've done the events, and I can't seem to figure out how to do the requests in Liu. I guess they're called reputation. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm back. We got Devil May Cry here. One thing I'm loving about the HD collection version is load times. Way faster than the original game. Not that the load times were all that bad in the original game, but the fact that there's basically no load times. Nice little thing I appreciate as somebody who played it on the original PS2 way back when. And of course the game just looks way better. Even if, of course, the old um, the polygons, old models and stuff, they haven't really held up, but all things considered, pretty good. Did I play DMC after the last time? Yeah, I did play DMC a bit more, I think, Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. So, I don't remember what mission number I'm at actually, but mission 17. Oh, speaking of that, I should nice. Uh, but yeah, and I've defeated Griffin, which is the name of the bird boss, and I have faced a new boss once. His name is Nightmare, and he's a fun boss. Well, maybe not that fun. I might fight him today. Ooh, I remember this. This is where I get to face a new enemy for the first time. The game has a way of saying fuck you to you when they're giving you new enemies, because what they'll do is start a cutscene, introduce the enemy, then they attack, and then, yeah, and then the cutscene ends. So it's like, you better have incredibly good reactions and or know that the cutscene was about to end, and that they were gonna attack. Ah. Oh shit. Ice creams. I love the sense of humor this game has. Maybe sense of humor is not the right word. Maybe it's sense of humor that the developer had about kind of screwing with you. In your opinion, it's a good idea if I take DMC5 on PS5. I haven't played too much of the previous opus. Yeah, I would say DMC5 has the gameplay of DMC3. Realizing the volume might be a little high. But anyway, the DMC5 sort of takes the best parts of DMC3 and 4 and puts them together. So I'd say DMC5 is a good one to play if you've never played one before. And if you're getting a PS5 anyway, DMC5 looks like it's a good showcase of it. That said, it, it's also possible you might not enjoy the style of game. So it could also be worth it to try out. Because I'm assuming DMC5 is going to be a full price $60 game. It might be cheap, like, because I'd highly recommend this HD collection for to play DMC3. Because in my opinion, DMC3 is sort of the perfect DMC. And it might be cheaper. But I'm one of those people who will never not recommend a DMC game except the one that's titled DMC. That one's not very good. Oh, ah. Okay, let me switch weapons. It's too bad the Nightmare beta gun wasn't all that great. The grenade launcher. Most stupidly overpowered gun in this game. Let's see, I think this might be the one where... Oh gosh, yeah, this might be... Yeah, I can get DMC for 40, but if you think I should start with DMC3, okay, why not? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I will never recommend against getting. Oh shit! Right, a DMC, but it could be worth it to try. Ah shit! DMC 3. DMC 5 is a fine game though. I will say they did a good job. Timeline of the timeline. So DMC 3 is the prequel to DMC 1. DMC 3 takes place before DMC 1, and DMC 2 takes place after. But I'm not sure about DMC. Yeah, DMC 5 takes place after all of them, I'm pretty sure. And DMC 4 takes place after 2, and then 5 takes place after 4. But honestly, it doesn't really matter that much. Each game is pretty self-contained in its story, and story's not that important anymore in these games. Okay, so the moon. Platforming and DMC games, my favorite part of them. Ah. Oh, so I guess the platforms actually stay there even when they disappear visual, from vision. Because I thought they actually disappeared when they disappeared from your view. Nice camera indeed, yep. It's the fixed camera. That's something that they improved upon drastically in the later DMC games. They use... Oh, gather moonlight. Shit. Was I supposed to collect something before I got here? I forget. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this level's gonna end with me facing a boss that is gonna be quite difficult. We shall see, because I've beaten him countless times before. Oh. Oh, right, I have to spin this first, huh? Oh, right. Okay, it's the very Resident Evil-ish. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think it's gonna be called Quicksilver. Oh, right. I forgot this game also has time stopping. I just forgot about it because it's such a minor part of the. Fortunately, they don't do. The game doesn't end up being all that drastically different. Yeah, the camera's very Resident Evil-ish. Yep, absolutely. Okay, got what I needed. Way. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm dreading this a little bit, but I'm also looking forward to it. Just gonna speed through, guys, because this might be my favorite boss fight in the game. It's certainly up there. And part of the reason is because it's such a damn hard boss fight. Are.
A man with guts and honor. I like that. But it's a shame you serve Mundus.
Boy. Ah. So using the charge punch of the Ifrit weapon really helps in this fight because it can break the enemy guard. So here, like, but you have to do it quite early or else he'll end up kind of just jumping out of the way. Like that, and then once he's lost that, doing the kick 13 combo allows you to do a lot of damage to him. So there I started charging too late, and this is why this boss fight can be really hard. These spiral swords track you very well, and they're kind of a bitch to avoid. Then of course he got those, which naturally, ah shit, okay. You can see how much damage he can do to you in just a few moves. I think I got it. There we go. Yeah, so that one wasn't really using an exploit or anything, but once I learned about the trick of using the charged punch kick attacks, I guess it becomes a lot easier. Although, at Dante Must Die difficulty, since this is normal difficulty, maybe I should expect it not to be hard. Thank you. Um, but Dante Must Die difficulty, this guy was such a bitch. It took me so many tries. I think it took me at least a dozen tries on Dante Must Die, because it takes 4 hits to kill you at full HP with all the blue orbs. But that's the big reveal, of course. Dun dun! Give 2 grill to my Umu or Martha Summer. Big fan of both, but can't give grill to both. That's a tough one. I like both of them too. I don't know who I would choose if I had to choose between the two. Summer Martha's really good. I love her various outfits. But of course, Umu is also great too. And Umu's got some broken skills, whether it be her summer version or her saber version, or either of her saber versions. Yeah, I think I want it. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to face Nightmare again soon. First Ascension for Martha. That's a good one. This kind of the simple-ish, whitish one. Oh, right, this one. Now I have the so-called super sword in the game, but unfortunately it's not that good when you use it in the game, even though it looks so badass. Target Trish. Well, you'll see, or maybe you won't, depending on how it goes. But yeah. Alright, let's try fighting with this sword a bit. The worst thing about this weapon, Sparta, is that it doesn't have a devil trigger. Can't use, I can't heal or overpower myself. That it's just a regularly powerful weapon, I guess. Oh, right, there was the swimming part too that I forgot about. Gosh, I'm glad they didn't put in a oxygen meter in this. Sucks so much worse than it already does in swimming. This definitely feels very horror-ish. Resident Evil. I didn't even know there was a blue orb there. Got lucky. Oh, oh, right, I have to fight these guys underwater, huh? The third one? Yeah. I completely forgot about this part. It's awful. First person shooting in Devil May Cry games. There we go. That red orb. Get the hell out of here. Best part of DMC, I guess? Right, exactly. The best part of DMC is where you have to manually target with your gun. Well, I guess at least you don't have to manually target, but where you're sluggishly swimming around, barely able to really tell where the enemy is. Oh, I almost made it to the top. I knew I was gonna run out of time, but I think I got far enough that I don't have to do it again. Oh, okay. Happens. Okay. No. Work. Philosopher's Egg. Try going to that. Oh shit. I wanna go into that red door. That too much to ask? Mechanic is what makes this DMC so unique. Sure. I guess it's sort of like they threw a bunch of different stuff at the wall with the first DMC, and a lot of it worked, some of it didn't. But I'm glad ultimately they did this experiment and they came out with something that was really successful and really good that I fell in love with. That they took the Resident Evil game. They were originally supposed to make a Resident Evil game, but they ended up. Boy, I'm gonna. But they ended up creating its own thing, a whole new genre, really. I'm pretty sure this genre of game really didn't exist, not in the same form as it does now. Oh, all right, let's. Here we go. The new boss, Nightmare. Second time facing him. So as you can see, this this guy's whole thing is about lighting up the arena with by pressing that, and then opens up the. Oh shit! No! Oh shit! I hate that one. Oh, oof. Nice. That one pretty well. Oh shit! Oh, I don't like that one. Ah, missed with that last hit. Oh shit! Come on, don't attack that way. Come on, attack the... I hate the targeting at times. Almost there. Oh shit. Not a big fan of that attack. Oh damn it. So you'll notice that the enemy's core just broke, and that's a bad thing for me because he gains a bunch of new attacks and extra defense when his core breaks. There are tricks to keep the core from breaking while doing damage to it, and I was mostly following it up to now, but okay, we got it. Alright, well, when they want, Capcom can do some good game and not just some remake. Yeah, I guess so. This thing with the camera. Yeah, the camera is definitely problematic in the first DMC. Great, thank you. Yeah, I did pretty well, all things considered. Like I said, I've beaten this boss many, many times, so I'm pretty accustomed to it. But I remember the first times that I faced the boss, oh man, give me a lot of trouble. If Capcom, I also bought Yakuza 7 like a dragon, don't know if you know this license. So I've never played any of the Yakuza games, but I've heard of them and I've heard that they're really good. So, I mean, great. Like, I hope you enjoy it. Tell me about it when you get a chance after you play it, how good it is, because like I said, I've heard the Yakuza games are really good, that they're kind of not quite GTA level open world, but semi-open world with where you're obviously a Yakuza character and you get to do a lot of stuff, including running hostess bars and such and visiting them. Good for save up for the purple orb. But yeah, you're right. Capcom, they can make good games. It's just sometimes they don't. I'm a big fan of Mega Man X actually. I've never played the other Mega Man games to be honest, but remember when I was a kid I played the hell out of Mega Man X. It on Friday. Climate prevented me from buying it directly. I see. Yeah, I imagine getting it all delivered. Ooh, herb. Sweet. Fragment. The dwarf fragment. But yeah, just like you, I guess I wanna get to playing games other than Genshin Impact. So like DMC is pretty nice. I'm glad I'm streaming it and I'm been other I should play. Kinda wanna play. Should pick up The Witcher 3 again. I stopped playing it kinda once Genshin Impact dropped. They're pretty similar games in a lot of ways. And of course there's FGO event starting tomorrow. We got the Oniland rerun. And I'm already most of the way done with not Oniland, sorry. The Christmas. I'm already almost done with the Christmas event in the Korean server. Actually, nearly bought out the shop. Still have 5 or 6 boxes left to open though. Actually, I wonder. I'm pretty sure I've skipped a lot of secret missions already, or there's a lot of secret missions that I didn't discover here. Warframe there. Yellow orb. What's going on? Wait. Oh, circle. Oh, untouchable. Okay, that's pretty nice. I'll never use it, but makes you invincible for a bit. Okay, yeah, I remember this. Mirror world. Just an illusion, Michael. Illusion. Where I fought. Big fan of Yakuza. Oh, you've played them. Cool. Series on PS2. I was 8. Oh, wow. The 2 the game. Only available. Oh, okay. So you learned English in part playing those games? I didn't know that. Wow. You started playing them really young. That's cool. Having a series like that you've kind of grown up with. I don't like these guys. To be honest, Sparta might actually be the best weapon against them, but boy. They're so creepy. Damn, pretty good at dodging. Shit, I'm getting hurt. Oh right, they leave explosives behind when they die too. Really are kind of a bitch to fight. Oh yeah, there's orb up there. I don't know what way to get it is actually. Get around there. Oh, I think I might need to flying ability of Alistor, which I don't have with me right now. Might need to get it on the next play. No, not doable without Alistor's flying ability. Oh well. I knew I was gonna have to play through this multiple times to get it. Ah, that was dumb. Get everything maxed out anyway. I figure what I'll do is after I finish this on normal, I'll play DMC3 on normal and then play this on hard. Especially since the hero was aging at the same time I was and in the same year. Oh, really? Yakuza in Search of Revenge at 39 years old, director of an orphelinat. Searches for his. Wow, that's funny. I didn't know you'd followed the same character the whole way. That's really cool. So yeah, you got to experience growth along with character. That's really neat. Yeah, I've never had a long-running series like that I've played, I guess. That was a kid. I go this. Oh no! I missed on that very final jump. Hell out of here. HP fast. Ah, nice, and I got full HP thanks to it too. But for this Yakuza game, it'll be another hero? Oh, really? Is that the first time it's another hero? Or does the series tend to have multiple side stories? I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. I don't remember this well at all. Well, okay, so I actually picked up an item. Oh yeah, I think maybe I'm supposed to go back the other painting. Uh, yeah, I think I'm supposed to jump back through up here. Picked up some gate to the unseal the spells of the mirror. But it can work this. You made another game in the Yakuza world called Judgment, and the hero lawyer. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's another game where they had a different hero. Good start if you want to discover Yakuza. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. If I decide to pick one up, Judgment. I think I've already done everything. Okay, right. Okay. Going down. Yeah, I need to cross the bridge. Broken bridge. Yeah, I must admit I'm a little confused right now, and it has been a while since I've played this game, so it makes sense that I don't really remember the progression that well. I'm close to exhausting all my options. Ah, okay, so it brought me to the other side. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Where we go to the underworld. If I ride that thing, it'll send me back up. Something that I necessarily. Alright, down to the underworld here we go. Alright, I think I'll attempt this one more mission and then call it a stream. Not sure. Oh, it looks like this is the final showdown against Nightmare, which I expect will be difficult. Orb. use Sparta? It's a fun weapon to use. Like the atmosphere of the game? Yeah, me too. The they did a good job of building that kind of hell world they're going for. And and like the castle they have, right? Which is oh shit. Ah, I don't like part of that much. And the art design, it's like it's got Western, I don't know, like Dracula vampire influences certainly. But shit. I don't like this. But I also feel like there's a bit of a Lovecraftian influence with just the bizarreness of a lot of the architecture and bad guys. Plus, it has the whole gun plus sword aesthetic, which that's always like a fun little weird thing, right? Got this guy who fights with both the sword and pistols. Alright, guys are kind of a pain. I can survive this. Okay, boss fight. Oh yeah? What's the beginning of the plot for Judgment? I'm assuming it's gang related, right? It's Yakuza. Don't have enough HP with me right now. Ah. Oh, oh shit. That was dumb. Ah. Oh no, I think I just died. Alright, I think I'll give it one more shot, but it's yeah. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to beat it tonight. Not like all that tough. Or the boss battle isn't all that new relative. The other bosses, 'cause I've already fought him before twice, in fact. But this one is the toughest one because of the smaller size, camera angles, and the fact that Trish is there. Come on, just there. Come on. Ah, and also there's this part of this boss. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Here we go. Okay, I got some healing, so that's good, but yeah, that takes up a bunch of time. Anyway, let's see if I can. But oh, also this does do damage against Nightmare, so there's that. Oh shit, it's that opportunity. Oh shit, that thing's broken. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. That's really bad. That said, I am making some progress against him. The amount of defensive abilities that this guy has is pretty insane. It's like, even when he reveals his core, he shoots out all these things that you have to wait for. Oh shit, wrong area. That's not quite done.
You fool! You're so easy. Trish, you? Humans, what sweets. You should know better than to trust a stranger. Your presence has become a hindrance to my master's bloody scheme. Now die!
From what I understand, as long as I stay away from her, I can kinda obviate her attacks, but that's easier said than done in this. Oh no, shit, what's going on? I don't think I've ever been caught by this before. This very tiny area. Oof. Oh no, wait. Oh right, that's its true core, I think. Shit. On. There we go. Didn't think I'd make that one. Shit. Alright, so I'm actually gonna read what you typed out now, because that the boss battle's over. Oh, wait. Story begins with the change in the life of Yagami, ambitious Tokyo lawyer. First case, clear a person a big serial killer. Cleared him. Person killed his wife and burnt, so he was guilty. He became a detective. Corruption. I see. That's play judgment. Okay. Interesting. So he's sort of Breaking Bad. He was a lawyer, and he discovered that he made a mistake. and joins the
Why
underworld.
did you save my life?
Because you look like my mother.
Martha.
Now get out of my sight. The next time we meet, it won't be like this.
Dante!
Don't come any closer, you devil! You may look like my mother, but you're nowhere close to her. You have no soul. You have the face, but you'll never have her fire!
No worries. You know, I like the details. Makes it easy to figure out. Oh. Alright, so given that I took a lot of damage and skipped over the regular guys, not surprised I got it. But alright, that should do it for the stream, I guess. That was I mean, so much fun. I'm loving playing Devil May Cry again, and I'm very close to the end. I might be able to finish it on the next stream actually. I'm pretty sure there are only 2 or 3 missions left. So, and they're one of them's the final boss. Because the games are known to have extremely complex stories. If you knew the reason for the murders and had to hours. Yeah, it's a cool decision. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you coming by, Nat, as always. And yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, going forward, I'll probably at least during the week. I think Wednesdays really are the times that work for me. So I'll probably stream more regularly on Wednesdays and make thing Wednesdays and Sundays basically. But yeah, hope you have a good night, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.